Hey guys, so today we're going to make a really easy and really yummy cracker recipe. I'm sort of comparing them to these Huntley and Palmer grainy type crackers. Of course you can buy the $1 or even 89 cents sometimes a packet rice crackers. You know, they're a whole different entity. These cost about $2.89, which equates to, I worked out, 8 cents per cracker. The ones I'm making about 25 crackers, depending on how big you cut them, but if you cut them to about the same size as those, you'll get about 25 crackers out of what I'm making. For 53 cents, that comes to 2 cents per cracker. So, you know, while a box of crackers isn't going to break the bank, it all adds up. So, you know, there's your cracker bill quartered. Just got my one helper today. We will need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour.
Well, that's not free.
That's a half a cup. So one whole cup is like 2 of those scoops. You also need half a cup of rolled oats. I just used the cheap Pam stuff and the breakfast rolled oats, the ones that are all crushed up, not the whole ones. Half a cup of them. Then you will need 2 tablespoons of seeds. Now I'm going to use linseeds. I've got some linseeds that have been sitting in the top of the pantry for ages. I can use them for putting in my bread. But also, I mean, like sesame seeds would work really well with them. Any kind of little seeds. So about 2 tablespoons.
They're black.
Oh, they're not black. They're dark brown.
You have to give this to her.
Now,
You've got the stirring.
apparently it does. Now, you want very noisy. You'll want a decent teaspoon of salt. Oh, you can put the paprika in. And then, I'm going to put a teaspoon of paprika. Now, this is a bit variable. I'm going to pop that in. You can put a bit more or a bit less of the salt and paprika, or can you not stir for a minute though because it's noisy? Or instead of the paprika, you could even use garlic powder or onion powder. So yeah, just have an experiment with flavours. But I mean, I really like that salt and paprika combination. It's just, it comes out really nice and subtle. It's very nice with a slice of cheese on, or you know, peanut butter and jam as Aston likes them, don't you?
Yeah. It's so yummy.
Now, can I use, because you've got a tablespoon there, can I use that? I need 2 tablespoons of oil. I just use the cheap canola oil. I pour it on and you pour it in. And more. You can give that a gentle mix. Then we'll just need half a cup of water.
You put it in the oven until you see it nice and doughy. Mom!
You just want to mix that up till it forms a bit of a dough ball. You might, if you end up with bits of flour kicking about, you might need to add a little bit more water. Just see how it goes.
But why don't I eat the water?
You're going to eat the water.
I think so.
You're going to have a delicious slice of water. Oh, you did say that. I've got you on camera saying that. I have proof. Right, so we've got a nice little dough ball there. It should be reasonably dryish still, like you shouldn't even need to flour the surface. But just give it a smoosh so it's nice and smooth.
And then
Well
we
mixed in.
roll it.
We are going to roll it. We need a bit of muscle power for this rolling. Does anyone here have muscles?
Me.
Oh, good. Oh, look at them. Look, it's a gun show. I'll get my business chopping board.
Okay.
We want to roll this out. Obviously, crackers are thin. You want to roll it out as thin as you can get it. They might just puff up a little bit when they're being baked, but not a huge amount. But you know, they're crackers. You want them thin. This is a piece of baking paper on. Now, just as a side note, This piece of baking paper is the same piece I used for the last batch of crackers. You can reuse your baking paper if you're extra stingy, or you know, if you want a little bit less waste. I just use a sheet of baking paper, and if it still comes out clean, I just fold it up and put it in my drawer and I use it again. That is the level of my stinginess. What I do is chop it so it's got nice straight edges. And use this, and then you get the hired muscle. To smoosh that into a ball, we'll re-roll that, see how many more straight edges we get. We always get the odd jagged edge. They're for taste testing, eh?
Yeah. You know we don't.
We'll get these on the baking
these
sheet.
Are the taste testers.
Now it doesn't matter if they're touching each other on the baking sheet. You could even just slice them on the baking sheet. Well, Aston eats rogue seeds off the bench.
No.
I'm going to put these in a preheated oven, about 180 degrees, for about 20 minutes. I think last time I checked them and they were still a bit doughy in the middle. But yeah, about 20 to 25 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I've just pulled those out of the oven. They are looking delicious. Some of them are still, they're pretty hot. Some of them are still a bit springy in the middle. But we'll just leave them to cool for a bit and then we'll do the taste test. Oh yeah. There we go. So they have come out beautiful. Those are absolutely gorgeous and yummy. He's coming back up. He's coming up for a taste test. Do one of the edge bits as a taste test? I want a taste test. Ooh, look at that crunch. And that. They're so yummy and crunchy. These are so nice just with a little bit of cheese on top. Maybe a slice of tomato, a little bit of salt and pepper. Yum. But I can just munch out on these on their own. They are really yummy. And how accomplished do you feel saying you make your own crackers? That's cool. So there we go. Give us a like, hit subscribe, hit me up with any more ideas you might have. Give me feedback, love getting feedback. And yes, have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Eat crackers. I just have to give a wee shout out to Alana Schneider. One of my subscribers a wee while back, she made a comment on my bread making video because obviously I do work out the prices of everything that I make. Firstly, obviously those are in New Zealand dollars. And the other thing to bear in mind is that the prices, like if you're watching a video of mine from a year ago, obviously the prices may have gone up. So, you know, I work out the price as it costs on the day that I'm filming it. Now, I do my shopping at Pack and Save, so that will vary from other supermarkets. And also, I found out that the price of food at Pack and Save's throughout New Zealand also differs. So, especially from North Island to South Island. So, you know, like the flour in the North Island costs a bit more than the flour in the South Island. So, you know, if you're going to be sort of getting out your calculator and double checking my costings, which, hey, do it, awesome, because it did draw my attention to this. So take my pricing with a pinch of salt. It is right, it is correct. At the time of filming, at my local Pack and Save, the price that I got things for.